And we wait. And we watch. Hello, Facebook. Oh! Oh!
Are we live now?
We're live now.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Happy Tuesday!
So happy Tuesday!
Hello, everybody. We've been waiting. Sorry. One of these days, this new Facebook Live producer thing will work the first time, because I'm sure you just heard our little bits of conversation that we had right before we actually knew that we were on live. So, hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm so sorry that I missed you last week. Bad day.
It's okay. It's been stressful, and especially for you.
It has, but you know what? We're here today. We're going to keep going, and it's going to be awesome. Today, I'm Miss Christy. This is Bravo Music Academy. I'm so out of it, I'm telling you.
Same.
So out of it that last time I forgot to tell you that we are going to start this fall a how-to series.
Cool.
So last time was how to set your goals for the year. In our last lesson together, I did not have Uma's lesson. I should introduce her.
I'm Uma Sophia. I am one of Miss Christie's students, and I've been with her for a very, very long time.
More than half your life.
Since I was 3.
Yep. She was my first 3-year-old too, if that tells you something.
I'm so cool.
Yep. Super cool. So last time, we talked about setting goals and setting, we set a mission statement here every year. So this time, our how-to is all about the masks.
Lovely little things.
There's all different kinds of masks out there. They have become essential to life, at least right now. And we've been open here. So we shut down when the state got shut down back in March. And we went to completely virtual lessons. I did a few Teacher Tip Tuesdays about that. We talked about tips for having a successful virtual lesson and all that stuff. Now we're back in person. And even though we're back in person, it's different. I mean, I have a totally different setup over there. Check it out. She's got her piano that she uses, and I have my little keyboard over, there we go, I can do that, over there, that I use so that we can stay socially distanced. And we have to wear masks when we're inside together. So today we're going to give you 3, maybe 4, if we can get that 4th one, but definitely 3 tips for having a lesson with a mask. 3 things that are going to make it easier for you to communicate with your teacher, have your most awesome lesson, and start to feel comfortable in it, because we're going to be in these masks for a while now.
And you know, in a way, we'll talk about it later, but it kind of makes the lesson more productive.
It does.
In certain levels.
I have found that, our lessons in particular have been more productive.
I've gotten so much done during this period here and in school and in general. I'm
just different. So
I just wish it was under different circumstances.
Yes. But we have to take every silver lining that we have. Right? So, you ready to dive in?
Yes.
Here we go. Number 1. This one seems obvious. This one seems basic. And maybe a little kiddish, but it's important. It's probably the most important one, and that is breathe through your nose. If you notice, this mask here, I like this mask, but when I breathe in through my mouth, you can see that I'm breathing in through my mouth. Breathing through your nose, through, there we go, breathing through your nose is so much healthier for your body. It's so good for you, and it really helps you relax. I know a lot of kids, especially the young ones, they feel a little anxious when they're wearing masks. Do you feel anxious when you wear a mask?
Oh, like when I'm doing certain things, yeah. It gets hard sometimes.
It does.
And you can even get like a bit dizzy. And like after a while, I don't know how the teachers do it. I don't know how you do it. Just having the mask on all day.
We adapt, we adjust, we do what you have to do, right? So breathing through your nose just helps focus and center you on being calm. That's it. It's really that simple. Breathe through your nose. That's number 1. You want to tell everyone number 2?
Yes. Okay, number 2. this is also very simple, but trust me, it can be hard. Don't actually focus on your mask. I know it can be really annoying when you feel it rub on your skin or it slides down on your nose a little bit, or you have to fix the strap thing.
Or if you get a hair in your mask.
Oh, yes, for us girls or long-haired people.
Long-haired people.
Long-haired people.
We'll say long-haired people. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I had a bug in my mask once.
What?
I was outside, thankfully.
Quarantine story. Oh my god.
But yeah, a tiny little gnat flew in, like, I think I was scratching an itch or something. I had sunglasses on, and a tiny little gnat flew in that split second that it wasn't plastered to my face. And yeah.
I would have been slapping
I
my
was
face.
so worried about inhaling it. But yeah, don't focus on it. Focus on the task that you're doing or what your teacher is saying. And don't let it become a hindrance.
Yeah, instead, like we were saying before, make your lesson productive.
Mm-hmm.
Don't focus on your mask or what's going on around you, but focus on the piece. Focus on the music so it'll distract you from what's on your face.
Yep. And another side of that is don't focus on your teacher's mask. And that leads us to number 3. Number 3, read your teacher's eyes. These all are around focusing, if you've noticed.
Yes.
Focus on breathing
Focus
through
is
your
like
nose.
a big part of today's conversation.
It is, definitely. But read your teacher's eyes, because at least for me, and maybe this is more of a me thing, if this is a you thing too, please let me know. But I speak with my hands and my eyes just as much, if not more, than with my mouth and my words.
Like,
does that make sense?
Yeah, like the quote goes, eyes are the windows to the soul.
Yes, they are. And you can tell when someone's smiling if they're a normal person.
Well, yeah, there's some people who just have like a blank face. And
yeah, or they smile only with their mouth, right? Like, I'm smiling right now.
You
and
can't see
it's like not a real smile, though, because I smile with my whole entire
Yeah, you put your
being.
eyebrows up.
Yeah. My eyes get squinky, I noticed.
Squinky?
Squinky.
I think that was a toy when I was little.
Oh, was it?
Squinky?
Squinky, I don't know. But they get squinky when they when I smile. It happens. So read your teacher's eyes, because you can tell a whole lot about what's going on in their head from what their eyes are doing. And when you're doing, you brought up a really good point about when you're looking at teacher's eyes, it's an additional show of respect.
Yeah,
because
you can't, sometimes in a lesson, I know it can be going a little bit slow and you can get a little discouraged, and maybe you're not entirely happy with your teacher that she's telling you what you're doing wrong. So you're kind of looking at the walls and looking at your feet.
You've never done that.
Thank you. Okay, well, aside from that, I just think it's another reason to focus and actually, because the reason that you're not progressing is because you're not focusing during your lesson. So, I mean, this is a good
sister.
way.
Yeah. So, yeah, and it shows your teacher that you're really paying attention to them and you're respecting their position and their words, and that's a really big thing. That's an important thing too.
Also, I think with the masks, maybe you can form like a closer bond with your teacher. Because, like we said, focusing, you have to pay more attention. You're paying more attention with your teacher. Maybe you'll get to learn a couple things about them if they're new to you, or even you've had them forever. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It can be nice in a way.
It can. It's definitely changing how we're communicating with each other and how we're building relationships. And I don't think it has to be a negative.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's what we got. Let's do a quick recap. You ready?
Okay.
All right. So, having a lesson with a mask. First thing to do, breathe through your nose. Let's do that together, right? That feels so good.
It really did.
It really did.
Wow.
It really, really does.
Learning from our own tips.
Number 2, don't focus on the mask. It can be a huge distraction, but it doesn't have to be. Focus on what you're doing. Focus on what your teacher's saying. And that leads us to number 3. Focus on your teacher's eyes. Because your teacher's eyes will tell you so much. So much.
So much.
So much. And if your teacher's eyes look a little tired, maybe give them an air hug.
Social distancing
social distance hug, or an elbow bump.
Oh,
see?
we
Elbow
just
bump.
did that by
Yeah.
accident.
Yep. What I'll tell you, bonus tip. Great way to show that you really like someone and care about them is how intense your push against their elbow is. So you can give like super love by really leaning into that elbow. Bonus tip there. Nothing to do with masks, but you know, that's okay. All right, so that's it. That's all we got for you today. Next week, I have a follow-up with Miss Shayna. And we're going to do a special mask Teacher Tip Tuesday with Miss Shayna next week. I'm super excited for it. So I hope you join us. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We'll catch you next week. And as always, keep the conversation going. And we'll catch you next time. Have an awesome day.
Bye.
Bye.